Hello and welcome to our practice today. Today we're going to take a look at mindful self-compassion. Taking a look at how we can work with that voice in our head and how we can approach situations from this place of self-compassion. And today we're going to work on something called a self-compassion break. So this is a practice that you can take with you, that you can do anytime you're having a moment of overwhelm or anytime that you need to offer yourself some extra support. So coming into a comfortable position, it could be seated, it could be laying down, whatever feels comfortable today. And taking a moment to just settle into this moment. To release anything that might be grasping at your mind right now. Perhaps taking a few deep breaths to settle into the here and now. Gently allowing your eyes to close here. And I'd like you to bring to mind a situation in your life that's causing you stress. Choose something in the mild to moderate range. Not a huge problem that's weighing on you. We just want to start with something small so that we can build this resource of self-compassion gradually. Visualize this stressful situation clearly in your mind's eye. What is the setting here? What's happening? Who is involved? Are there any words being exchanged? And as you visualize this situation, can you feel the discomfort in your body that this difficulty brings to you? And if you can't find that discomfort in your body, perhaps choose a slightly more difficult problem. And again, taking the time to really visualize that situation, really feeling it in your body. Now, try saying to yourself, this is a moment of suffering. This statement helps us to bring mindfulness to the situation. Perhaps some other words might speak to you better. Maybe this is stressful, or this is hard, this hurts. Acknowledging the difficulty in the situation and not belittling it, but accepting that it's a moment of suffering. Next, try saying to yourself, suffering is a part of life, that you're not alone in this experience, that this is how it feels when people struggle in this way. This brings this idea of common humanity to the experience. You are not the only one who has experienced this or is experiencing this. Life isn't meant to be perfect. There needs to be moments of suffering or stress or hurt so that there can be moments of joy. You can't have one without the other. And this is just part of life. Now, perhaps bringing a hand to your heart or giving yourself a hug, wrapping your arms around yourself, and trying to say to yourself, may I be kind to myself. May I give myself what I need in this moment. Or if those words don't feel quite right, imagine a dear friend or loved one having the same problem as you. What would you say to that person? What simple message would you deliver to your friend, heart to heart? Now see if you can offer that same message to yourself. And take a moment to reflect. Did you notice any shift in what you're feeling after you evoked mindfulness with the first phrase of, this is a moment of suffering? Did you notice any shift? How about with the second phrase, reminding you of the common humanity of suffering? Or the third that invited this self-kindness? Were you able to find some kind-hearted words that you would say to a friend in the same situation? What was it like to say the same words to yourself? Was it easy? Was it more difficult? Sometimes it can take some time to find the language that works best for you and feels authentic. But know that this is a practice you can take with you and offer to yourself anytime you need it. Starting by acknowledging the difficulty in the situation. This is a moment of suffering. Or if that doesn't feel right, then acknowledging this is really hard right now. And then offering yourself the second phrase, knowing that suffering is a part of life. I'm not alone in this. And then settling on this third phrase, may I be kind to myself in this moment. May I offer myself what I need right now. Gently releasing your hand from your heart space. We'll take one last deep breath in together and sigh it out through the mouth. And we'll go ahead and continue on with our day, bringing this idea of mindful self-compassion along with us.